First, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kahakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone. Shalom to the elect, back to the elect. Shalom to you, Aqua, disobedience. Right. Back with you, another lesson. This Day of Atonement. All right. You see, we got a few videos. We're gonna go to. And hopefully it's edifying to the elect. I'm just, pressing play and getting to the video. And, it's all types of topics. Trying to fight the procrastination demon, main, all types of stuff going on, man, that is aligning with the scriptures, right? Like, remember back in the 2020 when the scamdemic happened, we have somebody that was real strong on taking the dragon juice. Now he's coming to fruition with it. All right, check it out. As you see, nothing but truth. All right, now let's go to precept. That's what we do. I'm not gonna ramble. I think Here it is. Job chapter 13, verse 4. But they are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. So, I want to go on to this. Job chapter 13, verse 1. Lo, mine eyes have seen all this. Mine ears have heard and understood. We're talking about Esau, Edom, border of wickedness, so-called white man in his bloodline. What ye know, or so-called, he's red actually. And ye know the same do I know also. I am not inferior to you. Surely I would speak to the Almighty, and I desire to reason with Yahweh. But ye are forgers of lies. All right? So we're not inferior to Esau. Okay? But Esau and his kingdom, they are forgers of lies. They lie. You know. So that video you just seen, he's a live experimental specimen of what really happened, and he's admitting it. He's admitting that the government and their science, their pseudoscience and their lies were lies, and that it didn't bring in nothing but death. Ye are all physicians of no value, and a physician is a doctor, and doctors, like the etymology of doctor meaning, I forget what it means, but it means like knowing nothing or something. Don't quote me on it. Look it up. All right? I'm driving, I can't do too much. For ye are forgers of lies, ye are physicians of no value. So they are here to give you sorceries and to kill the people, not cure the people, which is in demonstrating what we see in with the video you displayed before, because this guy was pro-vacuum, okay? Pro-vacuum, right? Straight up. And we know these people are nothing but liars. Continue here. I keep going. Lies we see. The wicked being revealed. You know, just the whole. There's all types of stuff going on. You know, feminist movement, government shutting down because they can't make decisions. Check it out.
The government has officially shut down. Which is right how we got here today. There were two bills on the Senate floor. One was a Democrat-backed bill. Even if it did pass, what was going to happen? Someone voted the government shutdown because it hadn't passed the House before. Those are both temporary funding bills. Another was a temporary funding bill from the Republican Party already passed the House. And if it cleared the Senate, it would extend government funding to the Senate. This was what Democrats were fighting, right? Democrats said that it was not to address concerns about health care.
All right. It says the federal government is now officially shut down after Congress failed to pass a funding bill before the midnight deadline. This means hundreds of thousands of federal employees will be furloughed without pay. Oh my God, that falls into Jacob's trouble. National parks and agencies will close, and many government services will be delayed until a new spending agreement is reached. Government services. So that means government assistance, Social Security. Anything, all this shit, man. This is a fall of Babylon sign. Esau Edom Nero, aka DJ Trump, is on a rampage. And even that is prophecy. That Esau Edom would be like this. And point things like this. So we have Egypt against Egypt. We have now that's what this sounds like. This is all prophecy, man. It's not gonna end well. Esau's the ending of the world, Jacob's the beginning that follows. The Lord is here, man. The Lord and his angels are here. You know, and it's all set. Isaiah chapter 19 verse 2. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian. Okay, so we dealing with uh, Democrat against Republican, liberals against conservatives. That's what's going on in this place. That's why you see the Charlie Kirkland situation, and his own people are assassinated him. All right, assassinated. That if it was a psyop or whatever, but it was his own people. All right, just like all these other things. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight, everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fall or fail. What is the spirit of America, which is modern day Egypt, modern day Babylon, is failing in the midst thereof. And I will destroy the core, the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them have familiar spirits, to the wizards. All right, drugs, the crack, the spell casting of the news channels that these people are stuck on. Everything, man, everything this place has to offer is part of this list. people are seeking idols and false prophets and stuff like that. And they shall seek the idols and to charmers and to them that have familiar spirits, right? You know, so the mole, they'll be lead to the people that's mole, with saying spirit, whatever. And the Egyptian will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them. That's new. That's Trump right now. Take the Lord of hosts. All right. So we got a fierce king, which has started Trump started the space X force, which is the army for space. Where do you think they got it from? Trump was at the rally where that Charlie Kirkland rally where he was saying waking up the dragon was going to fight Michael, the archangel. Michael, right? Look at this. Look at this is where we're at. Plain and simple. This is what you see. Fuck. We cover lies this place has put on us. And guess what? They're after Jake, man. They're coming after Jake, man. In the process, that Jacob's trouble, man. They're passing laws, unrighteous decrees to take down our kids, all right? Draconian laws, draconian measures is what this President Nuro is putting together, starting in different states and coming to a state near you. They don't give a damn about your rights, Constitution. They're trying to put Jake. They're at war with the tribes. Didn't at one of those conferences or whatever that small hat woman was talking about the black youth is the enemy or whatever. This is part of that, man. Look, that stuff in the way become law, and it's a law that became law in I think it's Louisiana, targeted strictly to young black teen males. And the scriptures say that Esau's doing this. We're going to do this, right? Unrighteous decrees, meaning unrighteous rulership, unrighteous rules, laws. This is Esau's, unrighteous decrees. Yeah, Esau's trying to get Jake, man. He's targeting Jake, right? And a lot of 2/3 do have to go. A lot of 2/3 is a problem. They are a problem. A lot of 2/3, But it's gonna trap up the young men that's not a problem. But it's all judgment, of course. You want to know, you better be. Isaiah chapter 10, verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people. And that the poor, these are the poor of the people. You know, so-called Hispanics, Native Americans, and blacks, especially the males. That widows and widows without fathers, fathers died, now they growing up with the mom. Well, father ain't shit. Father went to jail, part of this curses. And the widow may be their prey, right? And that they may rob the fatherless. Didn't they take the father out of the house in the 60s? And now we have a result of this. We have a result of what they're trying to make it. They're trying to make it. They're trying to create problems. Problems they created already. You know, if you pick up what I put down, if you understand. And that will ye do in the day of visitation? And what will you do in the day of visitation? What Esau gonna do after all this? You know, and in the desolation which shall come from far, and whom will ye flee for help? And where will ye leave your glory? All right, Esau gonna have to pay for this shit. But Esau finna come down. It gotta get worse before his judgment comes. Right? Gotta get worse. That's what's happening. Jacob's trouble. Chicago, getting crazy. Then they going to these major cities. All right. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 6. Ask ye now that ye whether man doth travail with child, wherefore do I see every man with his hand on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. At last, for the day is great, Jacob Travis, so that none is like it. You know, that's why Esau's trying to start these wars, man. Even the time of Jacob's trouble. And it's going to happen, but he shall be saved out of it. But it's going to be more than a race war. It's going to be more. It's going to be a poly war. It's going to be a poly crisis. It's going to be a bunch of shit. Where it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. And Jake is going to arouse up. A lot of Jake going to get killed. A lot of Jake going to be doing some killing. It's going to be wild, man. It's going to be wild, man. Right? You must pay attention. Got one more video. But they not playing, man. Not playing. They are not playing out here, bro. Good. It says Chirac is cooked, and this is just the beginning. If you live in Chicago and commit crimes, they are coming. They just captured a bunch of Chirac gang members in the building who were distributing guns to the NYN. All right? It's over with, man. It's going to be a police state, and they're going to use this for martial law. They're going to use this all, right? They're going to juice it up, fabricate it, and find justification to roll on Jake. Two dozen. It's going to be more. Revelation. And one more precept, but man, you see that Esau coming down. That's that cruel, that cruel ruler that Esau was talking about, man. That cruel ruler. Trump be one of these popping on. Galatians chapter 4, rejoice ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Alright? That's what you see. Esau is coming down. It's going to come down. This ain't nothing. Right? From Yasharala, that give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kahakadosh. Give honor to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, just edifying to the elect. Shalom, Yasharala, Father.